pass having been preferred to John Devine. Kennedy planting it forward again. O'Leary's got to win this one. And Johnson was right in there, and Arsenal could have been in terrible trouble. There was a certain amount of hesitancy there. And in fact, Dalglish at one point looked as though he might be in on one of his little turns. That's where they had the problem, and it looked for a moment as though Dalglish might get something. Johnson closed very quickly, but was way off the target. Johnson's on his way. And Johnson, that long ball forward, and it'll come for Lee, just wide. Well, that was a tremendously swift break from the back by Liverpool. And Sammy Lee's shot in the end, well, it was, as well for Arsenal, it was wide. Good piece of running there by Johnson. And we'll see just how wide it was, always going away. Souness played in for Johnson, back for Dalglish. Can Johnson get there? No, the long legs of Willie Young, but it ricocheted off O'Leary. Kennedy crossing it in, and here's Case with a chance to head one, but heading it just wide. The bounce of the ball, in fact, just getting the better of Jimmy Case, but it was good thinking to try and nudge a little header in there because he was suddenly free. There's the header. Now Sammy Lee for Liverpool. Johnson. Always got the better of Willie Young there. But he doesn't get the better of Jennings because he doesn't even call upon Big Pat to make a save. Good snaking run nonetheless by David Johnson, but the finish was not up to his usual standard. He'd already given Willie Young the slip there. Neil. Johnson, O'Leary up above them. Brady quickly getting in there, shrugged off it though by Kenny Dalglish. And a corner given, just coming off an Arsenal defender. Dalglish certainly looking full of appetite for this fight. Hansen straight to Brady. Here's David Price. O'Leary playing it in again for Stapleton. Holding off Neil. Getting his shot in, which was curling and moving a little bit in the air, but Ray Clements nicely behind it. And an offside against David Johnson. Well, here's the Stapleton shot. Thanks a lot, Terry. Well, Ray Clements quite comfortably getting that one, and the ball now with Colin Irwin. Jimmy Case. Now a chance for Liverpool to break, and Case's shot not hit with his customary power, and always swinging just that little bit away across the crossbar. And something of a let-off there for Arsenal, because Case was certainly well placed for one of his thunderbolts. As the ball comes into him here, he turns Semi-Nelson, and that's how wide it was. Case with the corner, Talbot with a header. Brady, oh, he lost the ball there, Brady, and Kennedy just wide. Well, Sammy Lee's persistence there robbed Liam Brady and almost set something up for Ray Kennedy and Liverpool. Young underneath this one. Dalglish is getting in there. And, well, that was a very debatable decision. I certainly think there should have been something, if only a free kick for Liverpool there, because Arsenal were really caught out by the bounce of that ball and the elusiveness of Kenny Dalglish. Long, high ball here, allowed to bounce. Dalglish causing trouble and was obstructed there by David O'Leary. And playing the ball straight to Kennedy. Game's warming up a little bit now as Rice takes it up for Arsenal. Played in for Stapleton onside. Clements is coming out, and Clements was a good 8 yards outside his area. And here's Talbot now. Well, Stapleton just onside, and how Clements had to come out to make an important clearance there for Liverpool. O'Leary played on nicely there. What a good ball from David O'Leary, and a good run by Pat Rice played in again there, stable and turning it back for Sunderland to hammer one in there. But it hit the ball boy and not the goal. But a nice move by Arsenal, who really have looked that bit more dangerous in this second half. Getting men from the back forward, and it was Pat Rice who had so much a part to play in that one. Sunderland shot well wide of Clemence's goal. Talbot. Thompson's header. Rice. And Talbot onside. Now, has he timed it right this time? Oh, on the top of the crossbar. What desperate bad luck, and look at Brian Talbot there. That was so close to putting this semi-final well beyond the reach of Liverpool, even with their great competitiveness. So very close. You couldn't get closer than that. Well, there's space here for Irwin, but he's not going to get the ball, and it's out of play, and we're out of time. The final whistle, and a semi-final that goes to a replay now at Villa Park on Wednesday, with a final score then here at Hillsborough in Sheffield. Arsenal 0, Liverpool 0.